Hey there guys, I'm the Gacha Grump, and today I want to talk about something it's kind of exciting. It's the first anniversary of Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero is a game that I've very much enjoyed for a long time. For the entire year it's been out, I've basically did the same thing as Wuthering, where I burnt myself out from playing too much, came back a little bit later, but I've played a lot since. And I want to talk about the anniversary event and why I think it's a little overrated. Everyone seems to be hyping on about how it's so good. It's just so good. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, don't get me wrong, we get a standard 5-star selector, which is fine. The character you're probably going to get, if anything, is going to be Lycon, or it's going to be Rena's extra copy, because Rena gets a lot better with her extra copy. Or Lycon is, out of all of them, the best unit by far, because he's a great stunner. He's still used in meta teams as a replacement for limited 5-star. And I think it's fine, but it's not that exciting as a standard. I mean, I'm not expecting a limited, but considering the rest of the awards, I'm not particularly like, oh yeah, this is amazing kind of thing. And then we go on to, if we look here, we get a standard Wenjin as well, which again, that's fine. It's a standard Wenjin. I'm not expecting a limited, but while that's a lot more diverse and a lot more useful on other characters rather than the 4-stars, it's fine. It's a standard Wenjin's fine. That's probably the best reward we're getting, which I do kind of like. We're getting a 10 limited pull, which is fine. 20 more, so we're getting 30 overall, let's say. That's not that many for a first anniversary, considering weapon banners are literally 75-25, standard banners are 50-50, so the likeliness that they amount to anything is insanely low, especially considering, don't get me wrong, Wu are fucked up to begin with, but you got a decent amount of pulls from that. Yeah, you didn't get a standard 5-star selector, but I don't think anyone was particularly excited, because from Wu, what are you going to get in a 5-star selector? You're not going to get Calcharo. He's worthless unless you're a masochist. At that point you're looking at Verena, and Verena only, probably. But overall, it's like, there's 30 pulls, we're getting a standard 5-star, which is mid. We're getting a 5-star Wenjin, that's a pretty good gift, I think. We're getting 10 Bangbu pulls, so we're not even getting like 80 Bangbu pulls to guarantee a Bangbu, which isn't going to do that much of a difference anyway, but 10 Bangbu pulls, that's mid as heck. Of course, we're refreshing the double purchase bonus, which is obviously something that happens on basically every anniversary, I've noticed. And we're getting a Bell and Wise outfit, which is fine, but they're non-combat characters that we're just going to wear out. And yeah, we see it a lot. I don't know how it'll translate to us wearing in cutscenes, if we will, or what have you, but it's still just fine to me. And don't get me wrong, it says in development, not representative of post-release version, so they could still add more. That's basically a way of them saying, yeah, we'll gauge the interest, and if the community is not that hyped about it, we can change it. But to me, I think how much hype this anniversary is getting for ZZZ, the rewards are fairly mid overall, outside of the standard Wenjin, which is great. There's 30 pulls, like, okay, 10 Bangbu pulls, fair enough, like, that's it. That's the rewards. We're actively shitting on Wuthering Waves, even though that did get changed, and rightfully so. We're shitting on that for, like, what that was, and then we're sat here like, okay, we're getting that. It's fine, but, you know, it's not great in my opinion. So, what do you guys think? I'm a little bit on the fence. The standard 5-star selector, especially to me specifically, is just a nothing burger. It's probably for newer players, it's going to be wonderful, which is great news. I'm not new, so it's whatever. Standard Wenjin, again, that's useful even to me. I've mostly got characters from the standard banner, so that's fine. The only standard banner character I don't have is Soldier, and I don't want Soldier. I don't like a playstyle. I don't like the delayed autos. I think they're really awkward and not that fun or rewarding, to be fair. Yeah, but what do you guys think? I think for the hype is again, I think overall it's kind of mid. That's just my thoughts on it. So yeah, that's been my video. I have been the Gacha Grump. I have been displaying a bit more grump tendency towards this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe if you fancy. Thank you very much, guys, and take care. Goodbye.